Eccoci rientrati per la finale di questo Seven Lakes in occasione dei due team partecipanti, Red Team 1 e Tigers 1. Il comitato tecnico sarà in inglese. Next to me we have Harold. Hello Harold, it's good to have you back.
Ciao Tex, glad to be back on the stream.
Yeah, I was explaining that as long as the two teams, the Austrian team and the team from Slovenia, the technical comment will be in English. So we have the team Austria starting with the ball. It will be a very intense match. I haven't had the chance to have a look to the Tigers, so I'm very glad I can see them playing at the moment. Here we go, we start with a central pass, and that's with number 25.
It's Ben Yellen.
Thank you.
No matter. And we are looking to have a really head-to-head final game, because the Darmstadt Tigers are a great team, and they have been doing great games right now. And Team Red will have...
That's what we hope. No, number 42 is in a rush and doesn't keep his eyes on the ball, so he loses the ball. It will be a third down for Austria.
A medium distance.
Yeah.
It's funny to do commentating with you, because you know the game similar than me, and you see all the things. Oh, come on!
Interception,
nice.
Number 37.
A nice interception. Yes.
Wow, an amazing
and a
one.
pick six to open the game from number 37 from... No, that's the wrong roster. That's the red. That's the red one.
Yeah, I was thinking, Tigers.
Yes.
And...
Yes, 37 is...
37
it's up front.
How would you pronounce
it?
Zan.
Sun.
Sun.
Really.
Let's just say Zan. Yes.
Sun.
So it's a touchdown for the Tigers, opening the game. Let's see how the try goes on.
Yeah, the quarterback of Team Red just needed to long for his decision, and it was an easy pick for this good team.
Go. Number 46
completed the try.
The try, yep. So Tigers are leading for 7-0 at the very first minutes of the game.
Yes, and with the extra point scored by Lucas Simat. Every player is from Darmstadt Tigers for sure. So Red Team is on with the offense in the first down.
It's a fake pass and then a real pass and a short one to number 24. Stopped immediately by the defender, and they just have like 5 yards gain for this down. We get to the second down.
And do you recognize the the Darmstadt Tigers are playing a little bit an extra difference than they did all day?
The ball is catched by number 24. The two defenders went way too far trying to get the ball or touch the ball somehow.
And Julian Eichner just got the ball. The quarterback did the correct read and hit his receiver on stride, and it was an easy touchdown.
Yeah, it's actually not a touchdown. I think the receiver
got the flag?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Sorry,
Was the flagged, and
first down. First down and like
strange,
5 yards.
Yeah, it was a strange the flag by the Slovenian defender. We got a second down and 2 yards to get into the touchdown.
Second down and 1 step to go.
Here it is. Should be a short pass. It is. And the ball is catched by number 14.
It's Jakob Pichler.
Yep.
from Vienna Vipers and playing for the red team, Flag Football Austria.
I see that most of the players are from the Indians. That's,
In this team, that's correct, yes.
yeah. Couple from the Vipers. It's a long pass, but unfortunately it's out from the
incomplete.
field.
Yes.
So the red team stays at 6. Let's have a quick look at a replay of the touchdown. Meanwhile, we have the ladies team cheering for their teammates. Here we go, we got a snap. It's supposed to be a little pitch, and then the quarterback decided to pass in the middle. Now, Tigers have started their drive, offensive drive.
Yeah, it was a quick run pass option, and this time also the orange quarterback just needed a little too long for his decision, and the cornerback was just right on the money and got the flag.
So no gain. It would be a second down. Here they go. Quarterback doesn't know where to go. Number 46 catches the ball, stopped by number 38. There should be Rutkins.
I just was looking for the orange team, and it's Lucas Simot catching the ball.
Yep. Rutkins, David stopping him.
Deflect him. Thank you. Third, a little bit longer. Again, a run pass option. And the blitzer just changed his course and took the runner and deflect him 2 yards before the first down.
Yeah,
so it's a fourth and short.
Yeah, it's a third down. I would say that the Slovenian game is gaining a good amount of yards. Like, no, I haven't seen long passing. I've seen only like 5 to 7 yards passing game. Here we see, yes, in the middle, it's a 10 yards pass complete. By number, we have this problem of the numbers because Tigers team do not have numbers at the front of the jersey, but only at the back. So it was number 36.
Yeah, and we do not see it all the time. 36. I don't find him on the roster.
It's a play action. The player decides
Matic
to run unless it's stopped by number 38. Stayed before Rutkins, David.
Yes.
How do you pronounce it? Rutkins?
Rutkins.
Rutkins.
It's not too easy for you.
No, the R is not easy.
Yeah, and San did a good run and covered like 15 yards.
Yep. Let's see how they decide to go through this touchdown. And here it comes, number 47. Jagodic, yes.
Nate Jagodic.
Nate, okay, yep. I don't know why the defender stopped while looking at the quarterback and at the ball, but leaving the receiver alone. Yeah, here it is, another super alone receiver in the touchdown. So the extra point is good. I'm looking forward to seeing how Team Austria will react to this. Meanwhile, we can have a look to the replay of the touchdown. So all the players started to play very nearby each other, and then here it is. Defender lost too much time looking at the quarterback. A very long pass, meanwhile, for number 42 that remains focused on the ball and catches it. I would say the game is pretty emotional.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
As days look really calm to me, and both sides are concentrating on the game, and trying to give the best. Now the Domsala Tigers in the meantime went back to their common defense. They are showing a 3-zone look without the blitz, and so the defense is waiting in their positions what was happening, and if the quarterback do not play quick enough, the team will get in trouble. The Tigers will not blitz again.
Here it is. A very quick pass.
Yeah, quick pitch in the middle.
But it's 5 yards gain.
Just on
These kids are so fast.
Just on this one cornerback waiting in the middle zone, but Toby Witek got quick hands and quick feet, and so he covered this 5 yards very safely.
It's 2 yards here, and it's a long pass for number 42.
Yeah, and it's Alex Wurzenberger, Alex from
yeah.
Most Little Bastards, and he is a very safe catcher. And
yeah, is it illegal to call a team bastards?
Sure, sure. And they also have a pig for their logo.
Oh, okay, great. Great.
Yeah.
It's a tough team.
Yeah, they're a really good team.
Let's see how the try goes.
Yeah, it's a safe try. So it should be 13-14 for Domsala Tigers. They are in the lead. But
yep.
The red team is gaining safety, and they are playing quick. And
that's what they need to do.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, that's a good recipe to play against this defense. And they have changed it for the first series of downs, and they had another defense look.
Meanwhile, we can have a look at the replay of the touchdown. Yes, very high ball.
Woo!
First down for the Tigers. The player,
the left corner, Felix Wettstein, just had a zero gain play because he stopped the runner exactly at the line of scrimmage with a great jump covering his flag. And we are back in the game with the second down for Domsala Tigers.
You can hear everyone is cheering. Tigers quarterback.
That should have been a pick.
Yeah.
And the safety was on the money, and he stopped for not colliding with the receiver.
Yeah, the quarterback was under real pressure from the blitzer, so he had to throw the ball quickly, and he throw actually very long.
Yeah, and both receivers, the defense player as a safety and the offense player, chose not to go for the ball to stop a collision, to avoid a collision.
Here it is, another very long ball.
This will be complete. That should have been completed.
Should have been. That was almost an amazing catch.
Yeah.
It's a pity he couldn't get it.
A great pass, and it was like almost 40 yards.
Yeah, for number 36, Kramberger.
Yes, and the connection between the quarterback and the receiver was just amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
The ball was right on the money.
Perfect. I think he couldn't just believe that he had the ball in his own hands.
No, and he looked through the sun. We were just warming up on this side, and you're looking through the sun to catch this ball.
An amazing throwing in the middle, very precise. It was a fourth down.
That was the fourth down, okay.
Yes, that's why the ball was so long. So we got nothing gained for the Tigers.
Yeah, and Tex just told me before the beginning of this transmission that I have to be a neutral commentator and not cheering too much for Team Red.
I just tried, but it's so good to have you with me there. Doesn't matter, you can cheer Austria. I'm fine with that.
No, but you see, it's okay, and they are very good teams, two very good teams, and it's a head-to-head contest, and
it's a nice game.
Made a better team win.
We got a catch by number 25. It was a little bit too much attacked.
Jeez. And they are
Let's see
still not
what a
blitzing.
quarterback-
The quarterback is waiting for hours.
Such a long
Yeah, and it was
ball.
almost too short.
Almost is intercepted by number
Yeah,
36.
he just waited too long and he didn't do a quick decision, and that's a receive to get an interception.
Yeah. I'm pretty lucky because I've been playing with the Panthers female team for years, and my quarterback could be focused on the game, so that if she couldn't find any free player, she just throw the ball on the
Whoa!
ground. What a great
One
catch!
spectacular grab,
Yay!
exactly at the middle line for a first down from Ben Yelen.
It was great.
And he was stretching all his body to get the ball in the middle of the field. And it was again a late decision of the red quarterback,
Yeah.
Louis Effenberger, who just needs milliseconds too long. And now he gave him an audible. I know what he's doing.
Here it is.
And it's a sure receipt to
And
get
it's
20 yards.
Thanks to some mistakes, they can even double the yards now. Because a flag that is missed means 5
And
yards
it's a sure
more.
receipt for 20 yards if you just surprise them if they're playing deep in the defense and you are playing short. They are just in the wrong positions.
Just change games completely.
Yes.
And
Playing like
constantly.
Alabama, just surprise the opponent every game, every play.
Every play, yeah. Here it is. Right in the middle, the defender could not arrive in time.
And Louis just found his slot receiver Ben, and it was a safe throw to Ben Yelen. And
We got a touchdown.
that's another recipe to lose a game if you decide to play against a quick quarterback without blitzer. Because he has 7 seconds to find a man open, and he will find a man open if the players are good enough.
We'll see if the Tigers will adapt their defense with a blitzer for the next drive.
They just showed us a cover 2 look.
Oh, here it
seconds
is at
before,
the front.
And it's Piccolo Eichner, Julian Eichner just was hit by the quarterback.
Yeah, number 24, Eichner.
Yeah, it's the guy who is always looking for green grass, and you see it again.
Yep.
He was running on his route. He was running on his route. His route ended on the sideline, and he chose to come back in the middle where nobody else is. And he found the green grass, and we don't have to do more. Ah, that's the touchdown, sorry.
Touchdown. Yeah, we do have touchdown.
I was just doing the commentation on the try.
Gives a quick pass. Player is very fast.
Yeah, this guy's great.
It's been taken by number 28.
It's 38. We should remember.
No, he's 36.
36, yeah, sure. And it's Kramberger, Matic Kramberger. A very common name in Austria.
Kramberger.
Kramberger is an Austrian name, but...
Is it a common name?
Yeah, it's an Austrian name.
Here it is, same game, same play, sorry, for number 36, Kramberger.
The blitz has been a little bit too slow, and number 28, Felix Wertstein.
Not a great impact on the quarterback.
No, he just...
Not in these short passes.
Yeah, that's the receipt to bring the ball away before the blitzer hits you. And this guy is great. He's very fast and accurate. And normally he will give him a lot of pressure.
Here's the pressure. But there is a totally free player.
Yeah, nice.
At the end of the field.
A nice game
number
of the...
47, Jagodic. Nate.
The Domsala Tigers quarterback just did a little step on the left side.
Yep.
And the blitzer went too far. And then he had enough time to find an open man and hit the receiver.
It's incredible how even under pressure the quarterback can pass very long passes, long balls. Let's see the try.
Yeah. You see they are very...
that's good.
Yes, the try is also complete. We'll see in some seconds who did the catch.
Here we have the replay of the touchdown.
This guy never turns around.
Let's see.
And now he's looking a little bit tired. It's number 47.
Here is the blitzer comes, pressure, moving just a little bit. enough for this long pass.
Yeah, and he's hitting
Quarterback could see.
Nate Jagodic, and Jagodic did a good catch and just run for the touchdown.
This game the Austrian team does allows them to gain like 6-7 yards every single time.
Yeah, and as long as they are giving you 7 yards for free, just take
It's
them.
enough. It's enough.
Oh, come on. A very good player. Florian Kuttner just wasn't able to get the ball in.
Yeah, he was running pretty fast. The ball also was very
Yeah.
fast.
Do you know his second name? Do you
No.
recognize it? Kuttner.
Oh, is it your relative?
Yeah, it's my big son.
It is big pass.
Yeah, and
It works.
Luis just did the right thing. He just chose the free receiver
Yeah.
and hit him very quickly with the ball.
I think that Tigers team, they are a little bit worried for the backfield. So they defend the backfield very well, but they give. Okay, timeout for the Austrian team. And so I was saying that they are not really aggressive on short passes, but these short passes are actually letting the Austrian team go ahead and ahead.
Very far without any risk.
Yeah.
And it's the same recipe. The red team was playing the first 2 downs with big touchdowns and long passes. And so in the next drive, Team Orange choose to defend the long passes.
Yeah, but no blitzer.
Yeah.
Still no blitzer.
In my opinion, it's a mistake because you have to make the good quarterbacks and the good players a lot of pressure for letting them make mistakes.
Yep. Yeah, we also have to say that the Austrian quarterback is very, very fast. So maybe, here it is, blitzer.
Yeah.
We do have it.
But they're having the
fast
same
game. I haven't seen such a fast game before in an under 15 competition.
I'm pretty sure you have seen that.
Under 17.
And the Danes play
but
like
not
that.
Under 15.
In the 2 minutes, they're always playing these quick passes, check. And it works.
Here it is.
Yeah.
6 yards.
Yeah, and number 48 did
That's
a
incredible.
good deflection. Is Raz Nage, the brother of the receiver from the last drive. And he has very sure hands and got the flag. It's 3rd down, I think. What's your opinion?
Yeah, no, just having a look, no blitzer.
Yeah.
So, good play from number 46 of the
and a bad
Tigers.
decision from the quarterback because this receiver was in a double coverage.
Yep.
And he just chose to go to his go-to guy instead of waiting a little bit longer for an empty receiver.
Yeah, actually, the quarterback has taken several seconds to throw this ball. So I think he was short in time.
No, and he just chose to have to touch them now and not on the 4th try.
Yeah.
And now he's under a little bit more pressure, but it's a very short attempt, and let's see what they do.
Yeah, meanwhile we have red team timeout.
Yes,
that's the coach.
Very nice, and that gives me the opportunity to say greetings to Vienna and especially to
Yep.
my wife, who it seems she's on the live stream right now
and
listening to
hello.
us. And special greetings to Maxi, my little son. And to all the teams sending their players with the red team to Varese.
I hope they are also watching streaming on Feed of TV.
I'm sure they are watching the streaming on Fit of TV
Great.
and this on the small screen.
Oh,
besides.
yeah, right. Okay, red team is ready to go. Defense ready. Double blitzer. Let's see if it's a real thing or a fake thing.
No, I don't believe that.
Oh, it's both. Oh, it's
They
one
just-
real and one
okay.
fake.
Yeah!
Here it is. It was
Excuse
good.
me. Excuse me to
It was
get
good. It's
passionate.
a joy. So Jay, what's his name again?
That's
I
Ben
know him.
Seidel from Vienna Flag
Ben. Oh,
Kids.
settle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ben, and he wasn't the intended receiver because the receiver intended was the guy in the front, and he was in the right position to get the ball instead.
Here it is. What about chooses?
Yeah, and
Player in the middle.
yeah,
But there was also another player on the other side. It
yeah.
was totally
Yeah.
free.
And did you see what the defense just showed? Was it man or was it covered too?
No, it was
Okay,
not man
okay,
coverage.
yeah, no
It
man.
was a,
So it
it
was
was
a
a
cover two.
zone
Yeah,
coverage.
it's cover two, and the
But the
middle
problem is
was
that
pretty open.
in such a short distance, if you
Yeah.
have a zone coverage,
Yeah.
you have to cover the man in
Yeah.
the zone.
Yeah,
You do not cover green grass.
yeah.
You cover the man in
we
your
played
zone.
similar. We played
Yeah.
other than the orange team. And
Oh!
this was a great catch and should have been an interception.
Yeah.
Number 38 of the Reds.
I think Tigers immediately want to get their.
I'm just swapping rosters with tags because we are looking at the rosters, and
2
David.
seconds left. Oh, they're telling us 2 seconds left for the first part of the game.
So that's a very nice play for the defense because we are playing with 2 safeties deep, and I
Three.
just see a third safety going on the first down line, and they have time to wait for the ball and just get the pick because this guy has to go for 30 yards. Oh, unfortunately the orange receiver dropped the ball. He was open and under pressure. Number 36,
And
is it?
here the first time of the game is finished.
Matic Kramberger, a very good receiver, just dropped the ball, unfortunately. It would have been fun seeing him play the next down.
Yeah, we'll see. And we will come back for the second part of the game. I'll see you later.
Thank you. See you later.
Here we are back. Second part of the game started actually immediately.
Yes.
Not even a pause to let the players drink and relax. With
Yeah, it's
just a couple
better.
of minutes, even less.
No, it's better. It's a 2-minute break and they should not cool down. They're
Yeah,
just
you're
warmed
right.
up and didn't make the deflection. And
Number 23
Yeah.
stopped again.
the assigned blitzer
Like
had
we're
the flag. And the cornerback just jumped.
Yeah, so it's a 4th down
Yeah,
and 3 yards.
Very short 4th down. Oh, it's a return on the
Here
receiver.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh no. There is a sack.
No! I missed the
There
sack.
was a sack. I missed it too.
I was just looking for a trick play and I missed the sack of
Yeah, there was no touchdown.
Mr. Heinisch.
Coach calls a timeout. Tigers coach called a timeout.
There was no sack?
He's asking
What
the
happened?
referee
Yeah.
and
Okay, so he was freezing the game maybe.
so they're telling me that
Let's see what
an
they decide.
internet problem occurred, so that we had to stop and restart again the registration. But we should be fine now. Okay, great. Let's see all the referees and coaches are talking about what happened.
Yeah, and it's a fun situation because they had a very complicated trick play, and we too didn't
we
see
too missed
everything.
Everything, yeah. I just saw the totally free player who went into the touchdown.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
And that was the intended receiver of this trick play, but all of us didn't see what happened in the meantime. And one of the referees, I think it's the Spanish guy, just saw the sack and maybe he...
Yeah, all the referees are Italians, actually.
Yeah.
Because the main referee, Riccardo Zampedri, and we got the other two referees. We got Andrea Volonino and Filippo.
Yes, and in the meantime, the decision stays. A red team's offense is on the field, and it's no gain for Domsal Tiger with the last series of downs.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have the results from the other two fields. On field number 3, Scorpions against Panthers. Panthers are leading the game for 7-6. And on the field 2, Knights and the red team 2. Knights are leading the game for 19-6. Thank you. Meanwhile, we've seen a run by number 22, who managed to gain several yards, passing through the defenders. First down.
And you see how quick Team Red's game is,
it's
because
amazing.
We were just looking on another sheet for seconds, and they are almost half over the field.
Yep. They are very, very fast. Not only fast, but also quick. Like, they start immediately. They go very, very fast. Let's see. Here it is again.
And it's safe 7 yards.
Lost the ball.
No, it's a fumble, so it's no matter. And
yes, but the ball was catched and after.
And you have to have just one football move after the catch to have a completed pass. And he was running like 7 yards. And now it's, what attempt? I think it's second down.
Yeah, it should be second down.
20 yards to go.
Second down. Here it goes, same game. Same game. I don't know when the Tigers defense will adjust their...
I'm pretty sure Team Red is waiting that they adjust, because then
they can
come back to plan 2.
Yeah.
And that's it.
They can come back to long passes.
Yeah, sure.
But if they don't...
Third down.
Second. No, it's third down now, yeah.
I believe it's third
Should
down.
be a third down, yeah.
I don't see it all the time. Yeah, and it's a
touchdown
by Ben Yellen.
That's a touchdown.
Number 25, Ben Yellen. Team Red, he plays slot receiver in this game. And all these kids are playing like 10 years flag football, and they are having very safe hands and good recognition of situations, and so.
Let's see the try. Free player out there.
And Louis Effenberger wasn't blitzed again, and so he found a free man after like 3 or 4 seconds, not the 2.5 seconds as all the other plays.
Yep.
And he hit Toby Wittek, a great, great player in the end zone.
So the red team is leading
By 2 scores.
34 to 21. It will be a little bit tougher for the Tigers to recover.
No, it's not the whole truth. They are a very great team, and they are like 10 players.
Yeah, they
And
are.
so the game is going on. Number 47 is sitting on the grass, and I think he doesn't like to go on playing. And so it's heavy for a smaller team to give 100% at every down.
Yep.
And Team Red is on the sideline with 15 players. So
Here
it's
it
a
is.
little
What a
bit-
nice play.
Oh, come on, and nobody grabs his flag.
He's been, he touched the line. So it's a first down for Tigers. That was such a nice play action. The quarterback managed to decide quickly not to run but to pass the ball.
Yeah. And David just saw him stepping on the sidelines and stopped playing for his flag. And that can go in both directions. And in the meantime, in the play, Zoimonites against Red Team 2, Michi Sherman just got a long touchdown on the second field.
Here we have a full start by the Tigers. So it's 5 yards.
Going back and repeat of
Going
down.
back, yeah, and it will still be the first down, but they have to get to the touchdown,
And
not
let's
to the
see.
middle line.
Let's see what the blitzer is doing, if he's able to get some pressure on the quarterback.
It's a very long
Whoa!
pass, almost intercepted by number 35.
Excuse me, screaming.
Almost.
The safety was right.
Holitzer.
That safety was right on the money, and
Wow.
Markus Holitzer had the ball in his hands, and normally if he got more than 2 fingers on a ball, he's complete. And this receiver, number 36 from Domsele Tigers, he was so quick. The balls were running 100%, and it's not so easy to catch a ball in this speed. It's Matic Kramberger with a very good down for touchdown.
So it's second down for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers chose to play a cover 2 go.
Throwing 6 yards gained through this play.
Yeah. And they are going back to their old strategy.
Probably. They still got 2
Yeah, they're playing tiki-taka.
chances.
They are playing tiki-taka and show.
Tiki-taka.
Yeah, show. They look what Team Red is giving them. And you see this team is very good coached, and it's the third or fourth adaptation of this team I'm seeing during this game.
He's number 36.
Matic?
Running away.
No, Matic Kramberger.
Yeah, Austria is complaining about
No, come on.
the fact that
Come
the
on.
player bended his knees.
No, that's
but
legal
it's
now.
not a penalty, not already at least. Not yet.
No, and I would complain that one of the cornerbacks just decided to jump for the flag instead of grabbing the flag.
Yeah.
And if you're too sure you will get this flag, these quick guys are running by and you just see air.
Let's see. Should be a fourth down. Yes, it is. Let's see if Tigers manage to get a touchdown. And they do. Wow, what a great catch.
Yes, and it was a runner from the right side, a misdirection play. He was crossing on the goal line. And with his safe hands, Matic just grabbed the ball, and it's a complete pass for the Domsele Tigers.
So we got 27, 34. Let's see what happens with a try. And it's good.
And he goes to the same receiver as in the last.
Yeah, number 36 seems to be the favorite receiver for the quarterback.
It's just this minute. He's the go-to car now, and let's see what they are doing now.
Yeah, 34 to 28. Tigers need to stop the offensive drive by the red team and make another touchdown.
And
here it is.
if you look at the teams and see them playing, I'm pretty sure both of the teams are playing as if it wasn't 0-0, because they never stop and they go on playing. Yeah. And the audience is just telling us that it starts raining. And it could be another.
Here it is. It works.
It was the second.
There's a thing that we usually say, that as long as the play is good, you just don't change it.
Yeah, don't change a winning team.
Doesn't matter if the defense reads it or not.
Never change a winning team.
If it's good, just go on with that until the defense realizes and adjusts itself.
Yeah, and we had some games in the championships.
Here it is, external.
We were only using 2 games, and Bensal just got a safe first down with the third down, and he was making good grab and is now like 15 yards in opponent's territory.
Yep, opponents, not enemies.
For sure. They are friends besides the field, and now they play against each other. And as you see, it's a very fair game, and they are fighting hard for every yard and for every down. Oh,
here it is. Oh, the blitzer almost
wow,
gets the quarterback's flag.
Yeah.
And it was an incomplete pass.
Yes. The quarterback is challenging his team because he decided to go for something else. And the defense just adapted. They are now going with 2 blitzers to get pressure on the quarterback. And
that's what happens.
That brings 1 at least, or maybe 2 open receivers. Open receivers at least, 1 or 2. And Bensal just got the grab.
Yeah.
And
he just fell on the grass by himself. He's asking for another player to get in.
Yeah, he just needs a quick break, but I'm pretty sure he has nothing, because he's a very athletic player and he's always diving for the catch. And normally he has nothing. He just got a little bit hit on the muscle, and it hurts for some minutes.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure he will be back.
It will pass. He will be okay. Yeah.
In the meantime, Team Red is going for the touchdown. Let's see what the defense does.
Let's see
PK is
where
open.
He finds
PK is
the
open.
free
And
player. Wow.
Ben Yellen was the 3rd read of the quarterback, and he got open very late. I think it was 3-4 seconds, and the quarterback chose the right side of the receiver to make this touchdown.
To have 40 on the scorer at the moment.
It's a 2-score game, and it's very head-to-head, and things can change within seconds. It's starting raining by now.
Yeah, it started raining. Let's see how the try goes. Wow, good deflect.
Yeah.
Number 46.
Yep.
If I remember it well.
Yes, and a bad decision of the quarterback. He had time for hours because they're not blitzing.
Yeah, the problem is that he has to wait for the game, for the receivers to go in the free zone. Now the Tigers really need.
Oh! And they went for the deep touchdown, but there were nobody.
Too deep.
Yeah, and Matic was
the receiver had
Matic was colliding with number 41, the safety, and stopped running. And the second receiver looks a little bit tired right now.
He's been running like super fast for all the field. He's asking for
replacement.
A change. Yeah. I think he's number 47. He was sitting before.
Yeah, and the good news for Mamasal, I'm pretty sure you see him right now. He is on his feet and running again, and behaving like a champion again. And I hope Ben will come back in the game soon.
Here it is.
Oh, the first
A
incomplete
pity.
pass
Yeah.
from number 5 in the whole game, I think. In the meantime, Tex is getting her rain clothing
There was.
because it starts raining right now.
Yeah, it was under the rains.
and
Wow.
very intelligently.
Wow. What a rush by the quarterback, number 37.
Yeah. Yeah, and something happened. There should have been a little collision on the left side because one player stopped playing.
Okay. It's a reverse with a passing. Oh, such a pity.
Yeah, the last idea I wanted to say is that the orange team just is looking a little bit banged up right now and tired.
Yep.
And I hope they do not stop playing forever down because they are so good. And if they go on playing like they did, it will still be a great chance for them to win this game.
Now we have Austrian team starting the offensive drive. Same game. It works.
Yeah.
They keep it on.
But the Tigers defense adapted just a little bit. The corners are playing shorter.
Yep.
They're still not blitzing. Let's see what they're giving the other team. I pretty much like this safety. Do you see his number?
37.
Yeah.
It's a quarterback.
It's the quarterback and he's playing safety. It's a dual player.
It's usual to have a quarterback that is also a safety because they are able to read. Wow, what a great catch.
Yeah,
because they are able to read the game.
Yeah, and what they're doing.
Yeah.
And he just was dropping back, I think, like 20, 30 yards, just to be able to run over the whole field if he sees something coming.
Yeah, but he didn't see number 24
yeah,
coming.
he saw him coming, but,
yeah, the
quarterback threw like 5 yards behind the first line.
Yeah, earlier,
first on line, and this was easy and too far for the quarterback to. And now
a long pass.
An open receiver in the end zone.
No one knows why he was alone.
Yes, it's easy. He's very quick, and he went through the second line of defense, and nobody was playing the deep zone. And so Floci got his touchdown, and it was an easy grab.
Okay, so they're telling us that there are 5 minutes and 45 seconds missing to the end of the game. Meanwhile, it started raining a little bit heavily. Passing in the middle.
Julian Eichner just got the try, and it seems a little bit like Team Orange is they do not like to go on playing.
Also, it seems
they become tired, and the game is quick, and it was a long weekend, and
yep. And they have just stopped playing against the Knights, winning the game, but I think it was a tough one.
Yeah.
So they are really tired.
Yeah, they had a hard opponent in the playoffs, and now they are playing against an equal but very quick opponent, and they are kids, and they need a lot of
there are also
motivation.
Only nine kids in this team, while the red team has 6, 7,
you're counting.
8, 9,
very nice.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15 players.
Yeah. I think the Tom Sala Tigers started with 10 players. Maybe one is just sitting out.
Yep.
And yeah, it's a downside if you only have 10 players against a bigger team. But
it happens.
Honestly, the orange team is really great, and there are a lot of good players.
I see they are.
And they're looking all like 15 exactly.
The only bad thing about the weather is that the ball now is difficult to catch.
Is the score correct?
Yep.
So I missed one touchdown. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
number
the
18.
one
Yeah, number
done.
18. Yeah, so.
Done now.
Yeah, and it's a moment of the game in flag football and every kind of football. If the weather is bad, we go on playing and we enjoy it because it's not so easy anymore to get long passes and you are free to adapt and play some other things.
Yeah.
If your playbook is big enough.
Yeah, I think there is just
In
a
the
lack
meantime, that was fourth
of
down for Team Orange.
time. Yeah.
And Team Red is, from my...
But you can see how Team Red is much more excited to play.
Yeah, and they are like celebrating a little bit now.
Yep.
I think it's too early. They should go on playing this game.
Yeah.
Because they're playing a tough opponent. And these kids will not present them anything. Yeah, in the meantime, the connection Louis to Toby worked. And Toby will grab every ball, no matter if it's wet or something, or if it's windy. This guy is started playing with, I think, 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure his mama will send me a message right now. And
we're waiting for this message.
Yeah, Toby will get every ball. Boo, 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 boo. Don't go for the far. Yeah, good decision. Because Alex had, Alex had the deep route. Yeah, Alex had the deep route and he was dead open, but it would have been like 30 or 40 yards pass with a wet ball. That's
not really a good idea.
No good decision. If you maybe just need 10 yards to have another series of downs.
Meanwhile, we have the result of the Red Team 2 against the Knights. The Red Team 2 won for 20-19. So it was on field 2. We really had a tough game. Red Team 2 won against the Knights for 20-19.
Yeah, and it's the little players of Team Red, and they had their revenge for the last game. In round robin, they played the Norman Knights, and it was also a very tough game, and they got beaten because some players had to sit out the first half of the game.
Here it is. Quick pass on number 42, stopped by number 30.
Ooh.
Time is running.
That's okay. It's just the second half.
Yeah.
And can you see a referee showing the time?
No, I only heard him saying time is running.
But
I don't know what it means exactly.
Yeah, it
at
means
the moment.
you didn't stop the time because it's not 2 minutes. And it's a touchdown.
What a catch.
Yeah, it should have been a touchdown because the defender deflected him just on the goal line.
Yeah, all the referees showed up the hands.
And Ben is for sure holding the ball up in front of him.
Wow, yep.
So the next touchdown from Team Red was by Ben Allen. He got hit in the middle between the zones and the seam, and he just had safe hands and with a wet ball.
Let's see how the try goes.
And in the meantime, Ben Sal is in the game back again.
42.
Yes.
He was wide free, but it couldn't be precise.
Yeah.
Also because the ball is wet, probably.
No, and the quarterback's hips were open, and he just was throwing on the other side with open hips, and it's not so easy to make this throw.
No, it's not. But also, for example, when it rains, I usually take off my gloves.
Yeah, sure.
Because it gets even worse, even more sleepy.
And
I see all the kids to have their clothes, so the gloves.
Yeah, we do it like that, and we're training very much with wet balls. And so the kids are used to playing with wet balls. And after a very quick and very athletic run, Felix Wettstein this time was in his zone on the money and got a deflection of the player, like he got his flag after 2 yards.
Yeah, it was an intense play, but
Yes, and
very low gain.
from my...
It's a fake passing.
Ooh,
Okay.
what happens? What's
Working
happening?
out.
Yeah, I thought that things like that could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, for my liking, the Domsale Tigers are doing the right things. It's raining and they start forcing the run game.
Yep.
Or very, very quick passes on the outsides and running after catch. And it's third down and they still have 10 yards to go.
Meanwhile, they're telling us that there are 7 seconds left.
Okay, 7
So
seconds
it's
in the
probably
game.
the last play.
Yeah, and he's going for touchdown.
Ooh,
And was it completed?
Yeah, no, it was an incomplete pass.
Okay, and there was a push-off and a flag on the play, and I'm pretty sure Tony Martinez Rivera saw the push-off. And
Let's see.
I fear there will be a decision against Team Red.
So,
okay, a very Solomonic decision.
Yeah, was declined because the game was tough and the boys are really, really tired.
Yeah.
It's raining also. It was a good game, that's it. No need to go on
Yeah, and I
with
saw
this match. Everybody had fun. Austrian team is celebrating.
I saw these two safeties in a very good coverage and in a very good position for a pick. And one of the two boys just decided to have a little push-off up of the receiver to get a better chance to have the ball.
It was not a bad action, actually.
No. It
nothing
was,
bad in that.
I'm sure it was an intention, and so it should have been a foul.
Yeah. So we just greet all the followers that we have for this match, and we'll see you later, hopefully, for the prizes and the ceremony, the closing ceremony. Goodbye and see you soon.
Thank you for the stream and goodbye.